Figure 4.16, increment.java. In this example, we're going to demonstrate the ++ operator, which comes in both a postfix version that you place after a variable name and a prefix version that you place before a variable name. In each case, it has to be an integer-based variable. Now, if you're already familiar with one of the C-based programming languages, such as C, C++, or C#, then you already understand this operator and can probably just move to the next example. On the other hand, if you haven't seen this operator before, it is important to understand the difference between the postfix and the prefix increment operators. They have the same effect if you use them in standalone statements where the sole purpose is to add 1 to a variable. However, if you're going to use them in larger expressions or larger statements, then they have slightly different effects. So we begin here at line 8 by declaring in main a local variable c of type int, and at line 11 we assign it the value 5. Initially we want to show you what the value of c is, so we print that value, and then we say to print the value of the expression c++. Now, because this is an expression that's being used in a larger statement, what actually happens is as follows. We use the current value of c in the larger statement, which is to print a value, and then we increment the value of c. So in reality, this statement still outputs the value 5, and then it increments c to 6. And to prove that to you, we go ahead here at line 14 and print out the value of c again. Now we've already executed this program, so you can see the first 3 lines of the output, and indeed you see 5, 5, and 6 were the values that got output, just as we said. Now back here we want to show you as well what happens when you use the pre-increment. So we've reset c back to 5, and we print the value of c once again. And in this case, at line 21, we say that we'd like to output the value of ++c. Prefix increment says add 1 to the variable, then use the new value in the continuing statement. So in this case, we're going to add 1 to c to make it 6, and we're going to print 6, and then to show you that no other increments occurred, we're going to display the value of c once again, and again you will see the value 6. So here we have the initial value of 5, the pre-incremented value of 6, and then showing you that indeed it did not get incremented beyond that. Now, besides these ++ operators, there's also corresponding -- operators for subtracting 1 from a variable. And in addition, we have these shorthand assignment operators that enable you to write more concise statements that add, subtract, multiply, divide, or determine the remainder of a value where the variable name appears on both sides of an equal sign. So for example, take a look at this expression that I've highlighted here where we say c gets the value of c + 7. Now all operators have higher precedence than the assignment operators, so what normally happens here is that the value 7 gets added to the value of the variable c, and the total value of that expression then gets stored in the variable c. Well, you can shorthand that as the expression c + = 7, which says add 7 to the current value of c and store the result in the variable c. So it actually does the exact same thing as this expression to its right, but it does it in a shorthand notation. So basically any operation where you have variable equals variable, arithmetic operator, and value can be shorthanded as variable, arithmetic operator equals, and value. And they have those for each of the different arithmetic operators. So you can do -= for subtraction, times= for multiplication, /= for division, and %= for remainder operations, where the remainder operator gives you the remainder after you divide by the number on the right-hand side.
Looking to advance your career by acquiring new skills? Tired of expensive off-site training programs? Wish you could learn from the best instructors in the industry? Look no further than live lessons. Self-paced, personal video instruction by the world's leading technology publishers. Each live lesson comes with a DVD featuring 3 to 4 hours of instructor-led classroom training, sample program code that allows you to work along with your personal instructor, and an example-rich study guide. Live lessons allow you to watch the entire course from start to finish, or navigate directly to any of the individual lessons. You'll literally watch over the shoulder of your instructor as he shows you how to build state-of-the-art applications. Live lessons, the power of the world's leading technology experts at your fingertips. To learn more, visit mylivelessons.com today.